As you see, 2 Vikings have 11 interceptions. The closest one to us is Jordan Poyer with 4. 11. The top 3 are 11, 11, and 4. Nine deflections, huh? Number 57 of all time, huh? Wow. One pick and 70 tackles, wow. I have 10 more picks than the guy that I was compared to just now. It's not really a comparison, more than a contrast. They had Danny Amendola and Devontae Parker.
First carry for Frank Gore, the newest and oldest Dolphin. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
Oldest out of them all.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time.
Blitz again.
No excuses.
It worked last game, and it's gonna work this game too.
That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. You know you've drafted well.
I play like a monster.
And stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Andrew Sendejo in on the stop. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And incomplete here on 3rd down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play.
I'm going to get a takeaway. It just might not be now. I
the
will
Dolphins getting set to go here.
Get a pick. At some point
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now on second down, this is Gore. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Tannehill. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Third and long, it's Tannehill. Drops it underneath to Gore. Gore hit. He lost the football, and this belongs to the Vikings.
No.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Play action. It's Tannehill. He's going to air it out deep for Amendola. He's got a man complete. And gets all the way
unbelievable
down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 46 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On first down, it's Gore. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On the handoff, it's Gore. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
I'm not quite sure how...
Haven't picked off one yet. That's gotta darn change.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here.
Actually, no, we're gonna keep it that way.
Last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Okay.
2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Okay.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that's incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
No, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is brought in at the 21. Oh, and now he bowls him over. So a change
that was when you're
of
6'4".
on the punt. And the Vikings
to break
take
tackles.
over here 1st and 10.
6'4" and super buff.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field.
Ooh,
the crowd
boy.
may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back
on one
punts.
side.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't
I'm
hurry.
gonna run.
Well, that went right out the window
Cover
there.
2 man.
He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And a 3rd down pass.
Unbelievable.
Incomplete.
Why?
Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there
And
with that
defensively, I haven't gotten a pick once. At least I don't think so. Have I? Wait, maybe I did. I'm not sure. I don't think so.
57 yards, the official distance.
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten a pick yet.
And out come the Dolphins now, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down.
1 yard line. Wow.
First downs.
They're
That's
passing.
what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Anthony Barr. Not dropping into coverage. He
They're
comes on the
going to
blitz
pass
and takes him
now.
down for a loss of 9. Now a handoff for
Running the
goal.
football? That's
And he'll
weird.
find a little space. He gets us up
On the
near
1
10.
yard line.
They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. 3rd down now to follow.
Well, not quite.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half that makes tackles.
Close.
We just saw the linebacker
Still no pick.
make that play.
First down on the 14-yard pickup.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On the right side, open is Gesicki. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offenses. So now here come the Dolphins. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive. Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen,
I want to get the running game stopped so that they can pass the ball for a
At
change.
this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick up big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up in.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football. Worked so hard to get his feet down inbounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure if he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really?
Yeah, that he is.
How about that? What about young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stops right there.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Okay.
Throwing again is Tannehill. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Gore. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's
14
enough for
rushes for
Dolphins
6
first
yards.
down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Ben Gideon in on the stop.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15.
Okay.
So the Dolphins getting set to go here. And a game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
as they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the 27 now.
Run
Here's
at some
2nd and 3.
Or pass on at some point.
Back to the
He's got to
workhorse
catch
today.
at some point.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The tackle there to Daniil Hunter. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here.
And now he lost the
it's a fumble! Let's go! Woo! That's a forced fumble, baby. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That ain't gonna happen.
This quarterback.
This dude can hit.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking
Boom.
in the direction downfield or moved away from him.
Wow, that was a heck of a play right there.
That's pulled in at the 32. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over.
22 yards, huh? Not bad. Got a forced fumble.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because
forced
then
fumble.
the defense
I'm
has
so
the
excited about that still.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
And we're going to be doing we're going to be calling passes.
And this carry number 20 for Frank Gore. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Oh, this is a pass.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an
I can
offensive
tell
line,
that this is
maybe
a
they're
pass.
getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
I want to see if I have a pick or not. Oh, great. I don't have a pick still. Marshall Spade. Zero. At least I have a sack and a forced fumble.
Shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Matt Hawk now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded at the 20. Wrap up, still moving. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Not bad. Not bad. At all. I know they're passing.
Comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to
this must be like a
over.
4 receiver
And with this deficit,
formation.
you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
I gotta keep that streak going.
But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Yep.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Time for some free.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd.
Playing coverage here.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
False start, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air,
they're not going for it.
And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your
when
breath
they're down by
wondering
2 touchdowns.
Or bad for your team.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will take over with a new...
We have to predict pass.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Going right side here.
That's there's nothing else that they can do except pass.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out and by a few
Why are they doing
inches,
Jew clock?
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency. No doubt. Looking for more
And you look
now
all
on
excited.
1st down, but this throw downfield,
That was a terrible play.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Back to the air. Tannehill on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, and now it's 3rd down.
This could be the last play of the game.
Tannehill throwing again. And now another one.
This could be the last play
Smith, the
of the game
safety,
for me.
was right there step for step defensively.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. The Vikings after him, and they get the... There for the sack.
There goes my interception streak, I think. Wait a minute, what? Dude.
Now comes the Dolphin offense.
There's another play.
Set to take over here.
We may not end the streak after all.
I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what are you doing?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Here's Tannehill. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
If this one... Okay, it's game over.
Here's Matt Hawk
Dude,
now.
it's game
He's
over.
been terrific so far.
It's a fake.
He gets
What?
this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Why are they?
And he fields it cleanly. A big
Ow, screw it.
kick that time, 52 yards.
Ginormous streak. with a sack and a forced fumble ending it.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish,
I don't mind, okay. I guess I don't mind too much.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them
First sack and first forced fumble of my career, or of Dick's career, should I say.
About that victory.
So for Minnesota, the win will be number 11 for them on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Maybe it was first quarter. No. It wasn't that one. It was third quarter. Oh, this is the one. Man, look at this. This looks like a great action shot. And then the ball. And we're all just floating in the air. Clearly see it float. Wow, that's crazy. Goodbye interceptions. Goodbye interception streak. Yes, goodbye. 98. Got 2 games left. Overall.
No, I can't show you no love, baby. Yeah, I am a boss in the cut, mayday.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to. That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well.
He rifles
come on.
Picked up by Anderson, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I don't get a pick in this game. There's no way.
So here come the Lions now. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive.
Okay.
Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Huh?
On the tackle, it's Trey Waynes.
Well, they had that one sniffed out.
They're gonna blitz, or we're gonna blitz, but they're gonna run.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. To throw is Stafford. This is Riddick on the screen. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since that the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but
Dick,
it'll
do you
wind up
realize that
incomplete.
if the ball's incomplete, you
really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Not that great.
Let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity.
Oh, great. I missed the tackle.
Takes us up to the 40-yard line before being
I broke my pick streak last week,
give him 12 yards and a 1st down.
and now he's making
Ran that
tackles.
one well. And not only did he
After
pick
a
up nice chunk
sack
of
slash
yardage on the
forced
screen,
fumble
they send a message to
against
the
the
defense.
Dolphins.
Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Into heavy traffic,
Oh, great.
and it's intercepted. Picked
Wrong
off by the linebacker, Eric
guy.
Kendricks. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield.
I only have 11 picks.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of
Good
humor,
idea.
maybe break the ice a little bit? Maybe practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard
I have to get at least
line.
1 or
Get
2
11
picks.
back on that one. It leads to 3rd
Because
down.
I'm nowhere close to the record. I only have 11, and the record's 14.
Which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football,
and then make a move and pick up extra yardage.
If I don't get 2 picks in each of the next 2 games, I'm screwing it. I'm done.
And it moves the chains as well. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Get some tags.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
They always that changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, free safety was there, no gain.
1st and 10, now 4th and
Seahawk Wilson for Lions first. Stafford now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one right here. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
What? I fumbled.
No magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that.
And got his man complete. He'll go down, but not before getting
unbelievable.
inside the 30.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Man.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried.
I gotta get 2 picks in each of the next 2 games.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now flags
False start
will come
offense.
in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
Who? Come on,
So a jump
Sheldon.
there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the
Automatic
football.
first down.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation.
This is definitely a pass. Who doesn't throw him?
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Room here to run.
Oh, that's what they had in mind.
Luke Wilson.
Great job, Luke. You somehow scored on us, and we're behind. Holy crap. This is bad. At least I know it's a pass.
They'll run it down on the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Now Cohen. Oh, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this belongs to the Vikings. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they were give up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Wide open receiver complete. Past the 20.
Oh!
Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones.
I give up. Peace.